And for one last time this year, it's your favorite couple on the internet. My name is Lunchbox, one half of your handsome, humble, heavyweight co-host duo. One more capital L, capital B. Thank you very much. Joined, as always, by my beautiful, bouncing, bodacious, blushing bride, Jen. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yay, Happy New Year. It's time to blow things up.
Yep. People start, all our neighbors want to wish you a happy, well, since 7:30 p.m. this evening here in cold-ass Los Banos, California. Jesus Christ, the Central Valley has just been temperamental with weather this year.
Yeah, it's chilly. It's late. The sun has gone down and the moon has come up. And
Long ago, someone left with the cup,
long ago, someone left with the heat. And it's cold and we don't have any cake.
So, but we do have international Oreos. That's the first thing we're going to get to tonight. And we picked these up at our local beverage house, Liquor and More. For those of you watching on YouTube, Facebook, and all the other socials, here it is. So, and these are fig Oreos. They look a little thinner than traditional American Oreos. We just saw them and we had to grab them.
I hope that means there's more in the box.
I don't know. But let's go ahead and get straight to it, because the quicker we eat these Oreos, the quicker we can drink this beer too.
True.
So,
literally the only word it's in English on this is Oreo.
It's 2 little packages, so we each get our own.
Don't touch my package.
Don't touch. Hey, you can touch my package all you want, just not my package of Oreos. So let's go ahead and pull them out here.
It is Korean? I can't quite tell. I don't think it's Korean. I think it's Chinese.
Chinese Oreos.
They're not Japanese, I can tell you that much.
Okay, I apologize. My Asian
no.
characters are not the best out there.
Oh god, they're all crumbly. Look at how tiny these are. I mean, they're the same size this way, but like, they're so skinny.
Yep. Very, very disc-like, very...
Oh, it smells like... Why does it all smell like fish? It doesn't smell like fish, but that's the first thing I think of.
Kind of like that seaweed kind of smell.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try the first one without a dunk.
I don't know if you're supposed to have milk with figs. But I can't eat Oreos without milk, so find a balance.
Right. No, I totally get that. I can't taste jack shit. Like, as far as a difference. They're very crackery.
Yeah, there's not much...
substance?
Yeah. Well, there's not much cream inside.
No. No, and I wonder if you could unlock the magic. Like normal with an Oreo. Let's see. I'm going to live dangerously here. Okay, let's give it the old... Oh,
You
no.
gotta use your fingernails.
Well, I'm screwed then, aren't I? Oh, well, got one.
Okay.
All right, this is bullshit. First of all, look at the lack of cream on that. Once again, I know it's not 100% of a video show. A lot of you guys are out there listening on Pirate Flag Radio. But the cream doesn't even go to the edges.
But they're so skinny, though. I mean, it's a thing. Maybe they eat less. We're Americans. We're fat.
We're fat as fuck out here. But it doesn't even go to the edge of the Oreo, so you don't even see it. So when you pry it off, like you said, all right, do the whole.
I don't want to say this is tasteless. That's not true. It's just the taste of chocolate is so much more overwhelming.
They're kind of sweet.
I don't hate it, but I don't really like it either.
Well, no, because you get used to an Oreo.
Yeah.
And the cream filling that comes with an Oreo, and
Okay, let's try this.
yeah.
I don't know how long to leave this. How long to leave this in for? You know, I have my set times. How long do you leave an Oreo in milk? You know, it's in my head. It's not a number. It's just a feel. You
Right.
dunk with your heart. But I don't know.
I do not dunk with my hand. I dunk with my heart.
I don't know how to dunk. I mean, oh. No,
The milk
no,
doesn't know justice.
No.
Like, the milk makes it worse.
Nope, it makes it worse. Let's not do that ever again.
Wow. I never thought I'd say this, but you want to go ahead and push these aside and get the beer going?
Yeah, we could. I'm gonna eat one more.
I am unimpressed. Like, on every level. Like, they're not overly... There's not a lot of taste. The chocolate's not bad.
No, it tastes like a regular Oreo cookie.
Just not as cakey, not as crumbly.
They're thin, so there's less chocolate per capita.
Right. They're like the Oreo thins that came out a while back.
What fail that was. Thin Oreos. I want double fucking mega stuff.
Right.
Fat shit.
Like, I want
Oreos.
one giant Oreo in a pack with nothing but the cream in the middle, like a log. Yeah. Like a cream log. Mm-hmm. And like, you take one row and it's just cream, and then that's the middle row, and then the other two are just, dipping. Kind of like the cheese things.
Like a Dunkaroo, but like a cheese log. I could see
cheese
log.
Kind of like a cheese log, but Oreo cream. Like, and each side is just Oreos.
Yeah, that's not good with milk.
No, and it wasn't even that good to begin with.
No. That's a no. We tried it, so you don't have to.
So, yeah, you don't have to do that.
Maybe you would like it. I don't know. I like figs, and that did not taste like figs. Maybe
at all.
Figs in Asia taste different. Seems plausible.
Yeah.
There's probably different varieties of figs. And they picked the wrong one to put in this fucking Oreo.
All right, well, let's go ahead and play another song. We'll be back with beer because, that was disappointing. Like, I figured we were going to eat Oreos and kind of chill out for a second, but that really didn't work out for us. So next thing, we're going to go ahead and play our little brother band. If you've seen Nothing But Losers, you've probably at least met these guys. These are our little brothers from over in Modesto. It's our boys in Dead Meth Heads right here on the lunch hour. Happy New Year's Eve.
Yay. Fuck out of here, 2023.
You're in danger.
Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think? Do you know how much I make a year? I mean, even if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. Do you know what would happen if I suddenly had to stop going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on NASDAQ goes belly up. Disappears. It ceases to exist without me. No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Beat down, motherfucker! Fuck around and find out, bitch! I take the needles in your fucking skin. Skinless bitch with no soul. Just want more, just begging for more. In the needles in your fucking skin. Skinless bitch with no soul. Just want more, just begging for more.
And that was our little cousins and dead meth heads.
Cousins or brothers.
They're our little imps of destruction that you see around us in Modesto. Like, they're related. Xavier actually is JoJo's nephew. And so, you know, ergo, if he's JoJo's nephew, he's my nephew. So, you know, that's just the way it goes.
He's your nephew too now.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and crack these beers.
Okay.
To wash. I never thought I'd say this.
God,
To
that's
wash
so cold.
the taste of Oreo. Would you like me to open that for you, sweetie?
Yeah, actually, I think I would. We'll discuss that in a minute. Why I can't open a fucking can of beer.
There you go, sweetie.
Because it's the end of the year, and I'm going to bitch about this year.
Oh, no, definitely. Most certainly. 2023, man. What the fuck? All right, what are you drinking tonight, sweetie?
This is the Coconati. Shadow Puppet? Yeah. Shadow Puppet. Had these before. They're fabulous. They are the best substitution I could possibly find for my beer, which apparently Ballast Point's never ever going to fucking make again. Assholes. Oh, God, they're an 8.1? Die. It's a porter. Tastes like coconut. And it actually tastes like coconut. But they've updated the can, the picture. I'm not going to show it to you because my hands are freezing.
I found a Froth Brewing Co. out of Buffalo, New York. This is the Liquid Lollipop. Sour ale with fruit and natural flavors, 6.5 ABV, and nothing fun to say on the can.
Natural lollipop. Right off the lollipop tree.
Liquid Lollipop.
The sap from the lollipop tree.
Hey, maybe they represent the Lollipop Guild, all right?
Too tall to be drinking this.
Oh, okay.
What are the natural flavors that it didn't list?
Lollipop.
Okay.
Here, try it. Let me sip of your Coconati. I am not the fan of Jen's Coconati that she is, but they're all right.
Oh, God, it's like drinking syrup. It's so thick.
It is. It's like a fruit punch.
Yeah.
It's
not bad.
like a fruit punch in a beer. And I actually have another Liquid Lollipop that's a more metal edition. So I don't know if it's going to be different. It's the same ABV. They both say Liquid Lollipop on them. This is from all the way to our friends in Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo.
So, dude, when we rang these up, they came out to $59.99 a 4-pack. And the guy at the store was like, yeah, that's accurate. And Rochelle, my buddy there,
The fuck it
is just like, no, it's not. These are $16.99. That was a fucking bullshit import when we changed our systems. Fuck that. Don't know. So hopefully she's correct and doesn't get in trouble for that, because that would be fucked up. But I can't see if they weren't going to have a 4-pack that was $60. Why wouldn't they advertise that?
Tell me. Put a fucking sign up.
Right? Pricing, signage,
Something.
all that. So as we wave goodbye to 2023,
Goodbye. That's my wave.
let's go ahead and start with the positives, because we don't have a lot. I got promoted.
Okay.
I am making the most money I have made ever right now, so that's pretty cool. I got, and it got me out of merch and hurting my back and whatnot. My elbows feel better. I'm fat as fuck again, so that kind of sucks. But let's see what else. We got this show off the ground.
Yeah.
And we started doing that. Pirate Flag Radio has started taking in about 1,100 monthly listeners with great shows such as Fuzzkill, Deep Tracks, The Moose Show. There have just been a plethora. And, of course, we can't forget Sounds from the Underground and all the other shows that Mike Vanek does every night on Pirate Flag Radio, which you can download using the Radio King Music app. Just check the schedule, and he forgot to tell me when I was on now. So,
But if we're still at 6 o'clock, that's 3 a.m. in Bern, Switzerland.
so I believe we're 6 p.m. on Wednesdays now.
Oh, okay.
So
Same time, different day.
3 a.m. on Bern, Switzerland. And, of course, that would be 9 p.m. over on the Eastern Seaboard here in the United States. But to all our listeners over in Bern, Switzerland, what's up?
So many of you.
Yeah, because I don't know how to say what's up in Bern, Switzerlandese.
I don't know. We need Claudio Castagnoli to tell us.
Yes, we do.
What do they speak? They speak German, don't they?
In Switzerland?
Swiss.
They speak Swiss.
I don't think that's a thing.
Yes, it is.
It is not.
Swiss is a language,
It's a
dude.
fucking chocolate milk. What are you talking about?
You mean a hot chocolate like Swiss Miss?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I was thinking that's where you were
That's
going
the
with
official drink of Switzerland, I guess. In my head. That's how it goes in my head. If you're in Switzerland right now, please bring me there because Switzerland looks great. And I also follow a Dalmatian that lives in Switzerland, and I'd like to pet it.
So what do you got for 2023? I mean, moving on with the negatives, of course, we said goodbye to both my grandparents. Out of that, I got to go see my family twice in Oklahoma, which was nice. You know, reminded me that I never want to live in Oklahoma because the weather sucks and their Mexican food is absolute garbage.
Yeah.
But the people were cool, and I got along with everybody that I met. A lot of nice people. My dad is like a lot like me. He's a community guy, so everybody's out there. I got to pet his dog, Luna.
I didn't get to pet Luna, but that's okay.
You could have went.
I didn't go.
You took the bereavement leave.
Yeah, because somebody had to watch the kid.
You could have stuck to the normal schedule.
That's not fun. Anyway.
Anyway, so, and then other than that, you know, work's a grind. Everybody got sick the last half of 2023. Like, pretty much since Halloween,
Yeah.
our family's been trading being sick.
The boy has entered the school system. Yay, that's a positive for this year also.
There we go.
He's going to school, so he's someone else's problem for a few hours. And he has brought home every German virus known to man, and some unknown to man, probably. I don't know, they're unique to him. But I've been sick alongside him every fucking time. This time, right before Christmas, he brought home hand, foot, and mouth disease. Guess who still has problems with my hands and my feet, but not my mouth?
No.
It's been 10 days, and my hands, I look like a fucking leper.
Show them the leprosy.
You can't really see it very well right now.
Show them the back of your
Yeah, my hands. So, to get super personal here, I have psoriasis, and it's normally under control. But when I woke up one day, I looked like a fucking leper. No joke. Like, I was covered in sores all over my arms and all over my legs, and they were disgusting, and they were leaking clear fluid, and it was super good times. And then it all just kind of went downhill from there.
It went downhill from there.
It really went downhill from there. Long story short, it's 10 days now. My right eye has some issues. Like, I can't see very well out of my right eye thanks to steroids. Don't take steroids if you have this, by the way.
Don't take
That's a fucking
steroids
line.
anyway. Don't take steroids. I don't care how buff you look.
It's not like roid rage kind of steroids.
I don't know, man. There have been times on that prednisone you have gotten some roid rage.
Yeah, I also every now and then take prednisone for arthritis, and boy, does it make me an asshole. Like, I could probably kill someone and not think twice about it.
What's up, Chris Moo? Happy New
So-
Year's out there, brother. Good to hear from you. You're probably out there towing people, giving rides home, doing a good deed for
Oh, yeah.
everybody. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening to this, wherever you may be, do not drink, do not drive. Pick one or the other. Drink and get a ride home, or drive those drunk-ass motherfuckers home and regret it because, well, you designated drove on New Year's, and that's a good citizen move on your behalf, but I know how annoying drunk people are when you're sober.
It's not fun, but good job.
It is fun because sometimes you know, and you always, designated driver always gets free dinner.
I guess
Always.
you get free sodas at places like
Free.
the bar.
Yeah, but I'm saying, no, fuck that. Your boys, when they want to do that drunken fucking Jack in the Box run, you fucking take them for the triple ultimate.
You're buying.
Yeah, you're buying. I'm driving. Fuck you.
Ohio. Is Ohio as bad as they say it is?
Yeah, I hated Ohio. I went there for the gathering of the Juggalos in 2001, and Toledo had a bunch of frog statues. And one of the best parts of that whole thing was, you know, there are all these frog statues around Toledo. And we were asking the locals, like, what's up with these? Like, are you guys into frogs or something? And they were like, dude, the city put them up overnight. We don't fucking know. Like, we're not even sure why they're here. And then, so, like, we're watching news reports when we go back to the hotels at night and shit about how, you know, the city of Toledo is kind of freaking out about these painted freaks running around their streets with axes and shit. And then they were even talking about people defaming their frogs and humping them and whatnot. And on comes the video of some dude butt fucking a frog. And it's Mikey Mayhem, who is sitting to my right. Like, as we wanted, we're like, bro, you're on TV. Like, oh, you're fucking a frog. Like,
All right. It's a crowning moment. When you do those surveys later in life, like, have you ever been on TV? Yes, I have.
yeah, I have.
I do not wish to expand upon that.
I would so expand upon that. Be like, so I went to Toledo for the Gathering of Juggalos. Long story short, I was giving it to a stone frog doggy style in the middle of downtown Toledo, Ohio, at the Seagate Center.
And there just happened to be people with cameras there.
Right?
Not related.
Well, what was great was, they were showing all that and talking about, and they were showing like city officials being like, we're kind of worried, so on and so forth. And then like all the business owners and like fast food, the restaurants and whatnot were like, this is great. Like, we have never seen business like this before. Like, this is the biggest boom to our local economy right now. It was awesome.
So Ohio is not okay. Ohio is not as awful as the internet has led me to believe, but it is boring.
But it is boring.
These are the reports coming in from real people in a real state.
Real people in a real state. Chris,
birds who are not real.
Chris, what the fuck? Chris, thank you very, very much for going ahead and being our correspondent in Ohio. We appreciate it. Your paycheck is in the mail. We just didn't know where to mail it, so we just kind of threw it in the mailbox.
We just wrote Ohio.
Yeah, we wrote Ohio on it and just put the flag up. So if anybody sees Chris Moo out there in Ohio and you got a check from the lunch hour, it's no good. Don't catch it.
Don't try.
So leprosy aside, and all of that, 2023 has also brought us a lot of celebrity deaths. Let's see what we got here.
I don't know if any of them have bothered me as much as Betty White's did. That was not 2023.
No.
That was a couple years ago, but that was a tough one.
Let's see. By the way, hi, Brian Roach. I see you creeping in the background over there. Happy New Year. Hope this year's treated you well.
I feel like we lost a lot of famous people this year, but I can't think of most of them.
We did, but
Off the top of my head.
but like the people list is huge.
Well, I mean, famous is kind of subjective too. Some people are famous.
Well, I mean, some
famous.
Some of note, of course, in the bigger heavy hitters: Matthew Perry, Tina Turner,
Oh yeah.
Harry Belafonte, Raquel Welch, and Lisa Marie Presley.
I forgot about Lisa Marie.
So,
That was sad.
and then I think I'm forgetting a couple others. There's Shecky Green, who was a stand-up comic. Tom Wilkinson, Oscar nominated for his performance in The Full Monty and Shakespeare in Love. Mad Kurt Chapman, who was a British
Guy.
comedian and wrestling promoter. Some guy's name I can't pronounce.
Did we lose any wrestlers?
Tom
this year?
Smothers. Actually, we lost two incredibly devastating wrestlers. Number one, first and foremost, of course, we lost Bray Wyatt,
Yes, that's true.
which, was so shocking because he was basically like, what, 2-3 years younger than us?
He's in his 30s.
Like 36, I want to say.
He had a heart attack.
Heart related.
He had COVID hit him pretty good, I think.
COVID hit him pretty good, and he had long-standing issues from it. And he had also just been plagued with health issues and, also battling mental problems with the loss of Brody Lee, the pressure of being a high-level performer, et cetera, et cetera. And then the day before that, we lost Terry Funk.
Yeah, I remember Terry Funk.
Well, and Terry Funk sucks because, you never want to lose your heroes. But Terry Funk was an 86-year-old man who was, had a lot of health issues. It was noted that he was on his way out. Like, Michelle Kaufman, good evening, Happy New Year, wherever you may be. So, I mean,
Yeah, when you put them next to each other, it's not as sad.
Bob Barker.
Long life. Yeah, Bob Barker tapped out right before $1.
Now, when did he die? Actually,
I don't know. It's been several months.
no, I mean, like, it was like
This whole year's just been a blur. It's been one fucking long day. This whole year's just been one long day.
this year has kind of been one long day. Looking for some others. James McAfee, Colin Burgess, Kenny DeFrost,
I don't know who any of those people are.
Michael Blakemore. I mean, just actually quite a few celebrities. A lot of them that I'm not really aware of or who they are. But so
Celebrity is a subjective word.
yeah. So we raise our drinks to those we've lost in 2023. You know, because it's been a tough year. We both lost a lot of family members in 2023.
A lot of friends, a lot of acquaintances. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it just seems like one of them years, man, that just reminds you of your mortality. So make sure you're out there hugging your loved ones. Tell them how much you care about them, because you know what? This every time could be the last time. And you definitely want to make sure, you know, people know how you feel about them. So if you love them, tell them you love them. And if you don't, tell them fuck off.
Yeah.
Like,
Life is short.
so moving on, speaking of telling people to fuck off, this next band is playing tonight. And because I didn't realize that the drummer, who's also my drummer, was going to hook me up with a ticket and then tell me these guys can fuck off. Actually, I don't mean that. Glitch Kill, Aaron, Crusher, Travis, Shane, my boys. Man, glad to see you guys out there killing it. And we're going to play your new track right now. This is Winter Within, the official lyric video, right here on the lunch hour on Pirate Flag Radio. And that was Glitch Kill with The Winter Within. Solid song. I've heard them described often as apocalyptic rock or apocalyptic metal, and that's pretty accurate. Like, everything about it is just bleak and kind of tough, and you know that's just Glitch Kill, man. That's what they do.
That's how they be. That's how it be.
Well, and have you ever sat down and talked to Aaron about his conspiracy theories and whatnot? Oh, Aaron's a big conspiracy theory guy.
Okay.
Like, kind of guy that, you know, believes in having a bug out bag and places to bug out to and whatnot.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No.
Always be prepared.
Yeah, I mean, I remember in 2012 we had our bug out bags ready and everything.
Yeah, for the super volcano that was going to kill us all. But didn't. But may actually have.
And
If you subscribe to that theory, and the more I hear about it, the more I kind of do a little.
yeah, well, to those of you who've never heard it, there's a theory out there that the 2012 end of the world happened. Like, essentially, we passed into another dimension or level of consciousness. And that's why everything's been so weird. That's why a reality TV star was our president. That's why, you know, things have just escalated worldwide. That's why shit's just crazy. And like year after year, you know, between a plague and
Yeah.
and, you know, mass, you know, rioting, mass looting, all these crazy things. That's one of the theories as to why that was that way, is because we have passed into that reality. What's up, Jordan? Yes, we did get your Christmas card. Sorry I didn't talk to you about it.
Thank you for the Christmas.
Yeah, if you missed it earlier, Jen had the leprosy. By the way, Mel, thanks for joining us tonight, man. I hope you had a great Christmas. I saw them new guitars, and I can't wait to see you shredding on them. And, you know, hope you're having a great New Year's too, brother. Like, we'll be playing together soon.
Yeah, 2012. I mean, I'm sure things weren't great prior to 2012. It just seems like that's when everything started to fall apart. So it's real easy to fall into that conspiracy.
Well, fall apart is not even quite the right word. Just got flipped on its head. Like, everything got flipped on its head real fucking fast there.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy to think that it's like, huh? Like, did that happen?
Maybe it did.
Yeah. Maybe it did. Maybe the world as we knew it ended. And now we've got this.
I can also get behind the simulation theory.
Okay.
I don't have much else to say about that except that, like, maybe we are in a simulation. I don't know. Someone needs to maybe, like,
Figured out.
stop playing for a while and go, like,
Go
take a break for a little bit.
Put us on pause real quick to go
Yes.
get a snack.
Pause, for fuck's sake. My God.
All right, just pause. Let the loading screen load for a little while
Yeah.
longer. Like,
Oh,
and hopefully the shit comes out better, because this stuff sucks, dude.
yeah.
Like, y'all need to quit this shit.
Yeah, it's weird. The simulation's weird. Please put us in a different parallel universe. A
All
better one.
All right. So no, by all means, I'm 100% with you on that. So, considering the fact that we've talked about from 2012 to now, and especially from 2020 to now, has just been batshit crazy
Yeah.
on every level. Like, you know, we essentially had an insurrection on home soil. You know, the whole situation with Israel and Palestine right now. The plague.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
Yeah,
not helpful.
the plague is probably the biggest one.
Yeah.
Celebrity deaths that kind of caught us off guard. Just deaths that have caught us off guard.
A lot of the way people are, things have kind of changed a little bit. Like, you know, you don't necessarily idolize movie stars anymore the way it used to be. It's all like internet stars now. YouTubers like Mr. Beast and all that shit. Like, the way we're viewing things entertainment wise has shifted. And maybe that's me being kind of boomer-esque a little bit, but it's weird. It feels very strange to not, like, I don't know. It feels strange.
Okay, so let's throw out some crazy 2024 predictions that we got going here.
Okay.
Okay. So one of the ones I have the most that I've been thinking about these last couple days is the death of regular cable happens in 2024.
You think so?
Yes.
I'm going to disagree with that. I think cable's going to have a resurgence because I had read something a while back, and it makes sense, and it kind of just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. That the golden period, the golden era of streaming has pretty much ended. There are very few things that are free, other than the ones that are very free, like Freevee and Tubi and stuff like that. Um, None of that streaming shit is cheap anymore. It costs basically more than cable did, which is why we cut cable in the first place, was to save some money. And now it's like 100 times worse because there's so many different platforms that you have to pay for. So I predict the return of cable potentially.
See, here's my only thing about that. We will pay for convenience. Convenience is our thing right now. And the fact that cable is equally cost. I know that when you really dig deep into these streaming services, we talk about we have too many, and there are people I know that like have double what we have and watch none of it. But they have it to have it. That being said, I don't think the golden age of streaming is gone because the fact that now that we're waking up to it and we're realizing it, things are starting to move under single umbrellas. Like
the Warner Brothers, Disney, all those mergers.
Yes.
Type stuff. But then that causes them to charge us more.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. Then they don't, though. Because, case in point, a lot of people have Hulu, and they have Disney Plus, and they have ESPN Plus, and all three of those are rolled into one under ours. And without those, our Hulu would be no cheaper. Max is the only thing that makes our Hulu cost more. So we've got three of the main things that people watch. We basically have cable, which is Hulu, which is about $50-$60 cheaper than what we were paying for our cable. And then we have the Disney and the ESPN to go with it. So we've got our sports, our cartoon, and nostalgia shit covered.
Do we even watch the ESPN? I kind of forgot.
I utilize it for UFC.
Oh, okay.
Is what I use it for.
Oh, at least we use it for something.
So, all right, what do you got?
I don't know. I hadn't thought that far ahead. I would like to predict that something good will fucking happen. Something. Anything.
Can you come up with something good?
I'd like to think that something good for the world would happen, not like for me personally. Although it would benefit me personally. But like, I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Like, can housing prices go down? All that shit? Can like prices go down? Maybe we can do that without completely fucking the world up.
The economy levels out. So,
Yeah.
So is that your prediction?
That maybe is my prediction. in one way or another.
One of the reasons I do think that's a possibility is because of the fact that we are in an election year when the clock hits midnight. Mm-hmm. And one of the things about election years is they tend to figure out a way to make things better on us because the party in power wants to stay in power. So they find a way to alleviate some of the pain.
This party is political activity.
Yes.
Whatever happened to that band? Anyway, we're not going to talk about them. Fuck them.
They were pretty good.
They were good. He was kind of weird. He was so creepy.
Did we talk to him or anything?
No, but he was on my stage when I...
Oh, I forgot you saw him again at X Fest.
Yeah. You were there. Well, you weren't on
I was
stage.
working the other stage.
You were over there somewhere. Yeah, they had like all these weird rock star demands, it seemed like. Had their own trailer, and I'm like, bro, go back to fucking Australia. Anyway, you're not as cute as you think you are.
With your mullet.
Mullets and your weird song. It's stuck in my head decades later.
You started it.
I did. I'm trying to think of other predictions I might have.
I'll give you a little bit of time. So, nothing but losers. Of course, we already got bookings heading into 2024, and the first one is January 12th at On the Y in Sacramento. We are back in the battle for Wacken, USA, trying to win our asses a trip across the sea to go play the Wacken Metal Fest in Germany, where we will lose Dave Bell promptly. Like, he will make it to the stage. Like, if we're on day 3, we won't see Dave from the moment we touch down until it's time to get on stage.
There's a footage missing kind of moment.
Right.
Probably happening there.
Right. That whole like when Homer's like, oh, I'll stop in and wet my whistle at Moe's. He orders a drink. Scene missing. And then it's a bunch of chicks and Homer dancing around the pole doing the thing. Scene missing. and then he wakes up at home.
Yeah.
Like I'm a firm believer in that. And of course, we love to showcase bands that are relevant to what we're doing right now. So I looked around and I found these guys who are members of the Distilled Distribution and Records Company ran by the one and only PD. So these guys are on tour currently. They're playing tonight in Modesto. So sorry I'm not there, guys. We got a 4-year-old and it was way too cold to bring him out. And I'm asking a favor for the 12th, so I'm not asking to leave my kid with my in-laws tonight. So this is Subtle Tension with Reality Check right here on the lunch hour on Pirate Flag. Yarr.
Yarr. I should have got a pie patch and an eye patch.
Should have got a pie patch.
I should have got an eye patch and a pie patch too.
Don't tell her a perfect person. And don't tell me about your perfect life. Don't expect me to believe what you put out to be right. Don't be surprised when you find it pushing too far. And people see who you are. Your own facade will come crumbling down and bring reality around. Everybody's got their way of thinking, and everyone wants to believe they're right. But scratch surface underneath the look in your mind. Be surprised when you find it pushing too far, and people see who you are. Your own facade will come crumbling down and bring reality around. Nobody is the perfect person, and nobody has a perfect life. So you better check yourself once again, or you might be surprised when you find it pushing too far, and people see who you are. Your own facade will come crumbling down and bring reality around.
Subtle Tension with Reality Check, and we'll have the honor of playing with those guys in just a couple weeks at On the Y in Sacramento. So looking forward to that. Those guys are solid.
I love On the Y.
It's always nice to go back to On the Y. You know, that when we were in Sacramento for a few years when we first got married, that was our bar. That was the bar we went to on a weekly basis, be it to just go drinking or fucking catch a local show, which was usually, you know, Eric and Sever the Flesh or Enemy Inside,
Whoever.
just any of those Hostility, you know, any of those locals that were just really raging at the time, they stopped in it on the Y because it was owned by a former band member.
Yeah. You happen to remember Cypheria? One of those guys owns or owned. I don't know if he still does.
Their drummer Corey.
Anyway, you own the bar. Owned. Past, present tense. I'm not really sure. It's been a while. We don't live there anymore.
So, but we'll find out for you guys
Yeah.
on the 12th. Probably even do a little live shoot there.
Oh, we could do that. That would be fun.
Like, I don't know if we'll do a whole live thing, but
We could go. We could have a whole extra thing of our exploits in Sacramento, which is not as fun as that sounds. That word probably shouldn't be used. But
I ain't filming those exploits. I mean, I'll film them, but I ain't live streaming them.
not live streaming that.
So there's your lunch hour.
We don't get paid for this. So I'm not doing this shit for free.
Right, there's your streaming lunch hour that we're sending into Pirate Flag Radio. You know, 3.5 minutes of skin slapping macaroni noises, followed by an "I'm sorry,"
And then crying.
and then maybe a little bit of crying. And then cut to the bar.
Well, this took a weird turn.
Isn't that kind of what we do around here?
Yeah, my whole life is one big weird turn.
Yeah, this is. I mean, you got leprosy.
Yeah, leprosy. Don't get this virus, by the way. It won't affect you the same way it does me, probably, but don't do it.
Right. If you hear hand, foot, and mouth is coming around at your
Fucking
kid's school,
Run.
get him the fuck out of there
Fucking run.
quickly.
You know what, though? If you hear about it, it's too late. Crazy contagious. Just the fucking worst.
No, Sean, we will not play Freebird.
I don't want to get sued by Skinner.
The
Oh my god, who are
surviving Van Zants.
there surviving Van Zants?
There are surviving Van Zants.
They didn't all go down the plane.
No, they took the guy from 38 Special and put him in Leonard Skinner.
Alright.
So
8.1%.
speaking of that, another band that will be playing it on the Y on the 12th would be the band I talked about me being in as Nothing But Losers. So if you needed a daily dose of Dave Bell being naked and us flipping off the camera,
Here you go.
here you go. Nothing But Losers, Grotesque Marionettes.
Also, go ahead. If you need that, maybe you should reevaluate your life choices. But while you reevaluate those, watch it.
Giving into everything.
Grotesque Marionettes by the Pack of Lunatics. I roll with nothing but losers. And let's see, we got some comments. For $9.99 a month for a sub, Sean will show you hand, foot, and mouth.
No.
No,
Just no.
no,
No.
not doing it. But what you should do is head on over to Amazon and pick up both of Sean's novels, the Hellverse series. You can find them on there. Just check, Sean Walusko. You can get Monsters and Maidens, The Dark Art of Sean Walusko. It is creepy as fuck.
His name differently
Every time. Walusko. Sean. All right. Go get Sean's stuff. You can also check out his arch nemesis, Chad McDeadlift, and his book, The Hero Quits, being read by not Chad McDeadlift on YouTube. We were featuring them on the show for a while, and we've kind of fallen behind with everybody catching one plague or another. So,
And your bassist is scary. He's not scary. He's different.
You know what's funny about that is so many people are freaked out by Dave Bell, and he is probably the nicest guy in the band.
Possibly.
Like in all reality, the two dudes that people say are the scariest, which would be Dave and Rick, are probably the nicest guys in the band.
Rick could be scary, I guess.
Freedom told me she thought Rick was scary.
I love
Both of those guys,
Rick's hair.
like I said, are probably the nicest guys in the band, but because Dave, and it's the polar opposite. Dave, you've got this tall ass freak with a huge corn tattoo who's not wearing much for clothing, even on normal moments, and then he gets on stage and he's really not wearing any clothing. And he's got the freakish hair and the crazy outfits that are, small in nature.
Yeah.
But he's actually one of the nicest, jolliest, friendliest dudes you will ever meet. Mostly because if you're a pretty lady, he's trying to get you naked.
Yeah, probably.
So,
but
so's his wife for that matter.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So, that's just part of Dave Bell. And then Rick is just because he's quiet. He got pantsed in front of me. Yes, Sean, I know it's Walusko. I got it right at your wedding. Get over it. So, on that note, if you got predictions for 2024, send them on in. We'll mess around with those. Like, we're getting ready to head off the air. We only get an hour. So, feel free, shoot those in the DMs, me personally, or the Lunch Hour Show. I'll read them next week when we do this.
Do it. We'll read them.
Yeah, we'll read them, no matter how ridiculous they are. Like, that's our thing. We'll be back next week with a bad horror movie review, all the usual shit we do, Death Facts from Ellie, you name it, we'll have it. We just kind of threw this one together because Jen was well enough to do it, and we're fighting like hell to stay up past midnight because we're both over 40.
Yes.
So
it's 10:30 here, or if you're in Bern, Switzerland, whatever 9 hours from now is. I'm tired. So we got an hour and a half left.
So,
until the real explosions start to go off and it sounds like Baghdad outside.
Yes. Man, remember that year we were in Modesto for it?
Oh my God. I wonder.
It was a small war zone. Whatever happened to Cotton Eye Joe?
Joe?
Where did he come from? Where'd he go?
I hope he went home.
So, regardless, man, Sean predicts D's nuts.
That's probably a valid prediction.
That is a valid prediction.
Safe. It's a safe prediction.
Yes.
No Nostradamus needed here for that.
No. Sean Stradamus. Sean's pants are going to explode.
I don't even know what to say about that.
So on that note, for the last time in 2023, I am one half of your handsome humble heavyweight co-host, the Lunchbox. One word, capital L, capital B. Thank you very much. This is my beautiful bride, Jen. Go read Sean Walusko's books. Go listen to every single band we played tonight. Subtle Tension, Nothing But Losers, Dead Meth Heads. Who the fuck else did we play? Glitch Kill.
There was Sunday's Dilemma, but
that's just our opening thing.
That doesn't count. I mean, listen to him anyways. But,
And this next track that we're going to close the show with as our love letter, ironically, to 2023. Just to let you know, 23, we just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. Book of Job with love letters.
See you next year.
Ha!
Hope these words are reaching you well. Hope men burning in hell. And I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. Hope your car goes right up the road. Hope they go and put a tag on your toe. And I just wanted to say, fuck you. Always seem to be doing just fine. And I'm just here to ruin your time. I hate the look of you, unless you're looking blue. I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. Hope the surgeon is bleeding you dry. Hope you lose all the sight in your eyes. And I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. Hope you waste all the time that you spend with your friends sitting on your rear ends. And I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. Fuck you too. Always seem to be doing just fine. And I'm just here to ruin your time. I hate the look of you, looking blue. I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. Alright, 'cause I wanted to say, I'm dying for you to go away. How are you? Always seem to be doing just fine. And I'm just here to ruin your good time. I hate the look of you, unless you're looking